Hello everybody, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Abigail, and if you're new here, I'm slightly obsessed with books and beauty. So what are we doing today? You might ask. Thanks for asking. So today we are going over some of my most anticipated reads for the rest of 2026. Now I'm going to include anticipated releases, but this isn't purely like purely books that are going to be released this year. Like I'm including, like, books could have been released 10 years ago, but I'm anticipating reading them this year, so I'm including them in this video. So I hate to break it to you guys, but there are only 3 romance books on this list. Almost every single one of these is fantasy. I'm sorry, but I am just a fantasy girly. Like, I am trying to embrace the romance with my July TBR, and I'm enjoying it, but I just want to get back to fantasy. Like, I'm yearning to read so many fantasy books right now, but I'm sticking on my romance grind for the summer, and I am enjoying it. It's not like I hate romance books, guys. No romance hate here. I simply enjoy the depth and like how I can immerse myself in the fantasy world that just gets me. So I don't know, so I'm not dissing on romance books, guys. It's just how I am. I have my cherry Coke. It is very much 11 a.m. and I have my cherry Coke. The way that I justified that is eating an applesauce before I grabbed it. So anyway, let's just get right into the video. Okay, so I think the only way to start this right is to talk about my anticipated releases. The books that are getting released this year that I'm anticipating and that I will read the second they come out. Let's grab my handy dandy note card here. So the first one is very obvious. If you have not watched my videos, or maybe I haven't really talked about it. I definitely have, though. I am an ACOTAR girly. I read ACOTAR last summer, so it's been a year since I finished ACOTAR, and I am forever changed. Like, I'm telling you, that series just forever. Rhys and Feyre, oh my gosh, Cassian, Nesta is me. Nesta is my girl. Like, Nesta, we're on the same page, and I love her so much, and I love everything about the series, and I just, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for the next book, and I'm so excited that we have 2 books that are confirmed. Oh my gosh, I watched the Call Her Daddy podcast that Sarah J. Maas was on, and I was gagged. I watched it while it was premiering, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I am definitely going to buy that book. I don't care if it's hardcover. I do not care. I am buying it the day that it's released, and I am reading it. I'm so excited. I have my theories. I definitely have my theories. I don't know if I can say them here because I don't want to spoil anyone. I never want to ruin someone's reading experience just because I can't keep my mouth shut. So I try to restrain, but oh my gosh, I'm literally so excited. I can't even talk about it. Oh my gosh, that series just means the world to me. I am an ACOTAR girly, and I am obsessed with Throne of Glass too. So let's just go straight into that. We're gonna stray off of anticipated releases for a second. Throne of Glass is another one of my anticipated reads for the rest of the year. I am currently on the Assassin's Blade. The reading order I did was Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, and then I'm reading the Assassin's Blade, and then I'm going back to the original timeline and going with Heir of Fire onwards. So I am so excited to continue that series. The end of Crown of Midnight, wrap it up. And then along with that, Crescent City. My goal is to finish all of those before the next ACOTAR book comes out, because I'm told that I have to, and I know that once I really get into it, I will. So that's literally just Sarah J. Maas. Yes, I'm very much anticipating this. I'm very much anticipating Crescent City. I heard it's an urban fantasy, which I high-key can't see Sarah J. Maas writing that, so I'm really excited to see how that's written. But anyways, yeah, I'm yapping about Sarah J. Maas, and I need to shut up because I'm freaking obsessed with her and her writing and her skill to come up with all this stuff. And I just, Cassian and Azriel, I'm sorry, everyone, literally everyone. My theory, no, sorry, I'm trying not to spoil anything, but yes, these are really anticipated books, releases, reads, everything from Sarah J. Maas needs to be in my hands and consumed. Yeah, that's it. That's it for that. So yes, Sarah J. Maas, everything that she has ever written is something I'm gonna finish this year. Let's get back on track. We went very much off track. Okay, so back on track. I finished, this is another anticipated release for me. I think this comes out in the fall. I'm not 100% sure, but it is very much, I think it's, I don't want to say the wrong name because I told myself I was going to double check. I think I'm right. It is A Mirror of Infinite. It is A Mirror of Infinite Endings by Stephanie Garber. This is the novella to the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. I never read Caraval. I went straight to Once Upon a Broken Heart because I tried to read Caraval and I wasn't vibing. The only reason why I started to read Caraval was because I wanted to read Once Upon a Broken Heart, so I feel like that was the problem in it of itself. So then I just went straight into Once Upon a Broken Heart, and I loved this series. The Ballad of Never After is my favorite, then it's Once Upon a Broken Heart, and then it's A Curse for True Love. Simply because I do not like books with the trope that was in the third book. I think she did it amazingly. Personally, I think and that's coming from someone who literally, if I know that a book has the trope that was in the third book of the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy, I will not pick it up. I did not know this. And my friend, Gia, she knows that I hate this trope. And she let me read this. But it was okay because I loved it so much. Even Jax, good Lord, they're so amazing. I love them so much. We got one. If you've read it, you know what I'm talking about. At the end of the trilogy, we got one. Only one. So I'm very glad that we're getting another novella because I need more of them. I need more of them. I need more of Jax. I need more of Eva. I love them so much. They're my holy grail. I love it. And the world is so like whimsy, but it's so like fantasy at the same time. And it just hits so hard. And I love it so much. So I'm so excited for the novella that's gonna come out, I think, this fall. Okay, so next, this is very fresh for me. I'm still recovering. I don't like talking about it, so this is gonna be very quick. I finished Onyx Storm last weekend. I'm not okay. Thanks for asking. Tell me why we literally know nothing. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Do not worry. Don't click away. Tell me why we don't know nothing. We don't know anything. We don't know anything. Oh my gosh. Like, I can't wrap my head around it. I have my theories as well. Guys, if you know. I'm hoping that's what we find out in the novella. Hopefully you all, if you read it, you tied this together. I hope that's what we find out in the novella because I am going insane thinking about it. I know who Anyway, it's called Threshing Day. It's by Rebecca Yarros. It is the novella that's coming out, I think, this September. My heart hurts. Every time I see a TikTok, tears come into my eyes. I'm still recovering. I can't even think about it without like, I can't. Okay. Yes, this is super anticipated for me. I will pick it up the day that it comes out. My sister and I are probably going to get duplicate copies because we share a bookshelf and we're both going to want to read it the day it comes out. So we're both probably going to get 2 copies and then return one. I don't know if you can return books. Maybe I'll donate it. Whatever. But yes, so that is very anticipated for me because I'm simply just not okay over the way that ended. I feel so bad for people that read it. I took a while to read it and I am still this hurt, but at least I know that there's a novella. I feel so bad for people who read it like last year and like didn't have this day to look forward to. I don't even know if I'm looking forward to it. I'm just gonna sob. But but I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So yes, Threshing Day is another one that I am very much looking forward to, I guess. What's next? Okay, so this is 2 of 3 romance books that are on this list. It's probably not the romance books that you guys are expecting, if I'm being completely honest. Okay, so I love found family. I love found family. And one of my favorite books that has found family in romance is very much the DC Stars series by Chelsea Curto. I can never say her last name and I never want to butcher it, so I just like hesitate every single time, but it's fine. So I love this series. I have read all of them. I think I read all of them this year. Oh my gosh. So I would have read like literally the entire series in this year, because I read Face Off in January and then I read all of them. So there's 5 out currently, and then the last 2 are getting, oh wait. Okay, I know for sure that Crosscheck comes out literally in like I think it's like in 2 weeks. It's August 1st. Weekside might not come out until next year. Okay, hold on. I need to know this. Give me a second. So we are going to find out, because I really want to say that it comes out this year, but it might not. So we're going to look it up, because I am not 100% sure and I don't want to lie to you. While this loads, I love the DC Star series. Hat Trick was by far my favorite one. I also really liked Sinbin. But I just overall love the found family in it. Like, nothing threw me off of these books. Like, even when it was like a trope that I did not like, I still ate it up. Like, I still read it. Like, I think I read all of these books in less than a week. Like, I don't think it took me a while to read any of these books. Oh my gosh, which is crazy for a 5-book series, because usually there's at least one that like totally throws me off my rocker, but none of them did that. Like, I have like nothing bad to say about this series. Okay, I think I'm wrong. Yeah, Crosscheck is August 1st, 2026. So that's in like 2 weeks. Weekside. Oh my gosh, I'm right. November 25th, 2026. Okay, yes, I was right. Okay. So I was very much right. They both come out this year. Oh my gosh, that was way too much for me. Okay, so DC Stars book 6 and book 7 are definitely anticipated for me. Face Off does in fact follow Emmy and Maverick, and then Power Play follows Piper and Liam, which Piper is like a reporter and then Liam is like the moody goalie. I usually don't eat up Grumpy Sunshine when it's like the main trope, but I very much ate that up. I know there was another trope, but I will be completely honest, I do not remember. That book is like such a blur to me, because I wanted to get to Hudson's book so bad, which Hudson's book is book 3. So I was kind of just, I wasn't like rushing through it, but I was like anticipating Hudson's book as I was reading book 2. I feel like I need to reread book 2 to really get that experience. Anyways, book 3 is Slapshot. It follows Hudson and Madeline. This is the single mom trope, and when single parents is done well, I eat it up every single time. Book 4, my personal favorite, is Riley and Lexi. Lexi is the trainer, and Riley, oh, it's so deep. It's so deep. I don't know if I want to like say anything, because it might spoil it, but it's like the whole premise of the book. But I guess it's book 4, so like you don't really want to know that in book 1. I love them. They're amazing. Also, he wears glasses. He wears glasses, guys, and he's so amazing, and I love him so much. Anyways, book 5 follows, I know them. I literally am envisioning their entire love story in my head. I just can't think of their names. It follows Brody Sanders, I say Saunders, Brody Saunders, and Hannah Everett. Hannah Everett is Grant's younger sister, and Grant is a player on the DC Stars, which is the hockey team, and Brody is the coach. So Brody is with one of his players' younger sisters. T. So anyways, book 6 follows Amelia and Grant, and then book 7, I remember his name, Ethan, and we don't know his love interest yet. All I know is that I think it's going to be accidental pregnancy. I think it's already confirmed that that's what it's going to be, because I can totally see that with like all the little hints. I'm like, yes, that's what it's going to be. So anyways, that's like a super anticipated release for me, just simply because I love that so much, and I'm so excited that we're literally getting 2 more books. Anyways, so it actually, Crosscheck, which is Grant's book, comes out August 1st, and I will be driving back from vacation on August 1st, so I am just going to binge that book the entire way home. I think I only have 1 more anticipated release. So I actually completely lied. That's it. So I am gonna get my next romance book out of the way. It is Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I have not gotten into Abby Jimenez books, but I really want to get into her books, and I have heard so many great things about her books. I've heard that they're so refreshing, but at the same time, like, they cover such deep topics, and like they acknowledge such deep like mental health issues, and just overall, like, they acknowledge those topics so well while also keeping it like lighthearted and entertaining. And I am so excited to dive into that world. So I'm gonna start with Part of Your World, and then I'll go through that. Like, I think it's a trilogy. I'll go through that. I think it's Part of Your World, Yours Truly, and then Just for the Summer. I think that's the trilogy. And my friend Gia has read a bunch of Abby Jimenez. I gifted her the night we met. I bedazzled it. If I have a photo, I'll put it here. I bedazzled the night we met for her birthday. She loves Abby Jimenez, so I really want to get into it so that I can know what the hype is all about. So that is another one of my most anticipated romance books. I think I might dive into that at the beach, which I go to the beach next week. So I'm super, super, super excited for that. So yes, that is the last romance that is on the list. Prepare for a bunch of fantasy that is about to get spewed at you. So let's go. Okay, so we're gonna start with the books that I am just talking about finishing the series. So that is Zodiac Academy. Zodiac Academy, I love, 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 love that series. I've read up to book 5. I am so emotionally attached to that series. It is crushing me, but is so good at the same time. I totally understand people who don't like Zodiac Academy. I definitely think it's a certain taste, but personally, I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with the characters. Tori and Darcy are amazing. Darius, oh my gosh, guys. The ending of all the books, from books 3, 4, and 5, the endings have been, specifically 4 and 5. Specifically. Just kill me. That's why I haven't like continued, because book 5 just crushed me so much. But I know there are many more for me to pick up, and I am so excited to continue the story. So that is definitely, definitely, definitely one of my most anticipated reads that I definitely will pick up probably more towards the winter of this year. So yes, Zodiac Academy is 100% on this list. I can't say a lot because literally the points of every single book is like a spoiler. So there you go. That's definitely on the list. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. Let's get into it. I don't think there's any more. Oh wait, yes. Okay. The next book is The Ballad of Falling Dragons by Sarah A. Parker. I am obsessed with When the Moon Hatched. I love When the Moon Hatched so much. It's one of my, I read it at the beginning of this year. I don't even know. And I loved it so much. This is the second book. This came out, I think, a month and a half ago, and I have yet to pick it up. I have not gotten spoiled yet, though. Look at this. Let's take a moment. Look at this cover. Look at the sprayed edges. Holy guacamole. Did she eat with this one? Oh my gosh. And then, oh my gosh. Oh, the end pages. Good Lord. I'm so excited to continue this series. The series crushed me in the song that I put this series with is Everything by Alex Warren. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Con and Rave. Con and Rave. What? Elwyn? Wrap it up. I also can't say anything about this because of the ending. Also, this is a signed special edition. Where is she? Beautiful. Oh my gosh, I can't with this book. I can't with this series. This is like front and center displayed on my shelf. It is right next to ACOTAR. Well, it's like the shelf above right next to it because ACOTAR, Sarah J. Maas gets her own shelf. But I love this series so much. I'm so excited. I love intricacy. I love the writing style. Sarah Parker, I love. I want to get into your other books, but I really need to pick this up. And this will definitely get picked up at some point this year because I am already like, I need to pick this up. This was just released like a month and a half ago and I need to pick it up. I haven't had the time, but I think I'm ready. So this will definitely be read very soon. Okay, so we're just going to go through the books behind me now. So the next one I have is Spark of the Everflame by Penn Cole. I've been anticipating this read for so long. My sister actually, we were doing a challenge in Barnes & Noble and she picked this out from the prompt of a book she thinks I'm gonna rate 5 stars. I honestly, I'm gonna be so for real, I don't even know what this is about. It's just like, every time I see someone talk about this book in their reading blogs or talk about this book in like their wrap-ups or any video that they make, they love it. They love it. And it's the people that I always watch. Like, look at this copy. Like, look at the frayed edges. Look how beautiful. I know that I'm gonna love this. I just know. Like, I genuinely just know. Okay, so our next book is A Forbidden Alchemy by Stacey McEwen. So what I got the gist of this is that this is like they knew each other when they were children and it's a romantasy book. That is all I know about this. They knew each other when they were super young and it's a romantasy book. Mariana Reeds loved this. I love Mariana Reeds. So I'm going to love this. I've never read a book like that. I'm being so for real. I've never read a book where like it was like childhood. Like I know it's not childhood, but like they knew each other when they were children. I've never read a romantasy book like that. I just like realized that. Like I read the back of this in the store and I was like, I have never experienced a book where like they like knew it was impactful when they knew each other when they were children. And I like in a romantasy setting. And I really want to know. She loved this. Mariana Reeds loved this. And I am a big recommendations person. Like if someone that I love watching or love like the books that they read likes a book, I will read that book. It's just how I am. But I'm super excited to pick this up. It's always in the back of my mind. Like every time I'm reading something, I'm like, I really want to pick this book up. So I definitely think I'm going to take this on vacation with me. And if I get like a romantically like irk, which I very much get all the time, literally all the time, I think I'm going to pick this up because this is so anticipated for me. I've been wanting to read this for so long and I don't know. Like, I don't know a lot about the books before I pick it up. All I know is that I will not pick up a book if I don't think I'm gonna like it. Okay, so the next book that is highly anticipated for me, I do not have physically, it is Nightshade. I don't know who this is by. It will be right there though. But I really want to read this. I know Larry Reeds really liked this book and I also love Larry Reeds. So I really want to read this. All I know is it's like Sorosong University and it's in the Scottish Highlands, which you want to know what that makes me think of? Hogwarts. And I know it's probably like not like Hogwarts, but like it's just like the vibe in my head. Like I know nothing about this book once again, but I know I love it. And it's just a book that I really, 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 really want to read. I love the aesthetic of it. I love the cover and I just so want to read it. I love like university settings and like Zodiac Academy. I love like academy settings in romantasy books. Like, oh, it's just something about it. Like Basgiath. I don't know how people say it. Everyone says it differently. Anyways, and I love like the college, academy, university setting. And I really just think I'm gonna like this book, honestly. And I think there's 2 out right now, like Nightshade and then whatever the second one's called. I think there's a second one out. I don't know. All I know is that I really want to read this. I literally have nothing to say about this because I just want to read it. I don't know anything about it. All I know is that it's at a university setting in the Scottish Highlands. I think it's Scottish Highlands. It's like somewhere over there. And I really want to read it. I really want to read it, honestly. There's so many books that I really just want to read and this is one of them. So yeah, I literally have nothing to say. I know nothing about it, but it's on there. It's on that list. Guys, I need to calm down. My last book is a dark romance. I really want to get into the Reaniverse. I do. I really want to get into the Reaniverse, and I think I'm going to start with Legacy of Gods. I know Larry Reeds really liked God of Malice, and like everyone really likes the Reaniverse, and I love dark romance. Edge of Darkness is my favorite dark romance ever, and I haven't read a lot of dark romances, so I really want to dive into it, and I really want to get into Rena Kent, and my friend Gia also really wants to get into Rena Kent, so I really want to get into it. I know she has so many books, and I don't know like a lot of the tropes. I don't know like a lot of the stuff. I don't know if it's mafia. I don't know if it's like just like shooting people. I don't know what kind of dark romance it is, if I'm being completely honest. I kind of want to go in blind, but at the same time, I don't feel like I'll be able to go into a dark romance. Like, I feel like this is not like something I could do. Anyways, but I really want to get into the Renaverse. I don't know a lot about it. Once again, it's Rena Kent. Like, there's probably going to be books that I love and there's probably going to be books that I hate. That's how a lot of dark romances are for me. And especially with an author that has such a big amount of books. Like, I feel like there's definitely going to be books that I do not like, but there's probably going to be books that I do. So that is another thing. That is another series that I really want to start this year, because I feel like I really want to get into more dark romance so that I have more to compare it to, because really I've only read After Darkness and like a few like little standalones. So I really, really, really want to get into more dark romance. So yes, definitely Rena Kent is a book that I will pick up sometime this year, and I'm very anticipated into reading it because it's always in the back of my mind when I'm reading. I'm like, I kind of really want to read Rena Kent. And I see it every time I go into Barnes & Noble and I'm like, oh, yes. All right, y'all, you're literally the best for making it through listening to me speak. Those are all of my anticipated reads for the rest of the year, anticipated releases, reads, continuations of series, all of the books that I'm really just looking forward to read, and all the books that you will see me read. As always, follow me on Goodreads to see my updates. I am also on Fable. All of that is in the description below. TikTok, Instagram, everything is in the description below. You can see all my trips. I'm going to see Harry Styles in October. Sorry, it's always in the back of my mind. Get your feet wet, teach mom to respect your mother. Sorry, I was singing that song earlier and now it's like in my head. He's always in my head. Anyways, shut up, Abby. And so that is all my books. That's all my books. So go follow everything, do all the fun stuff, like, subscribe, everything. Oh my gosh, for more content. More content will be coming soon. Okay, love you guys. Bye. Get your feet wet. Teach mom.